The following podcast may be explicit. Shedcast presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. With Truk petrified, Nesolis, Kalam'te, and Aleyna borrow animals and supplies from Tijon in order to transport the statues of Truk and the children to the monastery. Little do they know, they are being followed. Enjoy the podcast. Hi, and welcome to The Shed for Adventures from the Shed. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Of course, iTunes, Facebook, Twitter, Stitcher Radio, Google.
Or Bing.
Bing. All kinds of places. We're going to go around the table and say hi, starting with...
Hi, everyone. This is Mickie. I play Nesolis, the warlock on the team.
JJ here, playing Kalam'te, the Vengeance Paladin.
Hi, this is Brittany. I'm playing Aleyna, the human fighter.
And I am Joe. I'm the Dungeon Master for this Dungeons & Dragons campaign set in the world of Aleyna. We are short Kurt today, so we are going to be playing with, as we pick up our story, Kurt, his character Truk, is still petrified from the Medusa right outside of his hometown of Tijon. When we last left off, that group, our group of adventurers had arrived in Tijon to thwart the Medusa and two wraiths as they were trying to capture the children to bring them off for some nefarious purpose. Our heroes defeated the Medusa, and the wraiths wandered off into the wilderness, and now they are left with the petrified Truk, 4 petrified children, and 4 other children, as well as some of the townsfolk coming out to meet them. And
no crop
that's
of
where we're
mandrake.
going to pick up.
No crop of mandrake.
Huh?
It's from Harry Potter.
Damn. I'm sorry, I don't know that. And I've seen it and read it too, and it just doesn't click. No. So you guys are outside of the town, and now you have the need to get Truk to his monastery, which is about 3 days away to the west, and you need to figure out how to get there.
Are there horses?
There are only like draft horses, plow horses, that type of animal in this town. No riding horses.
Perfect.
Someone would need to negotiate.
A plow horse would be great.
A plow horse or 2?
Just one.
Just one?
Well, yeah, we've got
children.
5 for Truk,
4 kids.
4 kids.
So yeah, two plow horses.
We just stack them. It's like Tetris.
Yeah, exactly.
2 and 2.
Tetris.
Or maybe 3 and...
Bring out your dead.
3 and 2. So 3 little kids.
I ain't dead yet.
Okay. So the town will definitely gladly help you out because it's their people, and Truk is their people for that matter.
Yeah.
So you'll get the horses set up with whatever that is that they're going to drag along. A travois, apparently. Yeah. So a couple of wooden sticks on the sides of the horse.
With the canvas tied between them.
Okay.
For those at home, we consulted the Oracle, Google.
JJ brought this idea into being. Come on now.
Yes, James.
Credit where credit's
James,
due.
the mighty rules lawyer and know-it-all.
Know-it-all of useless knowledge.
Of horse draggingness.
Of horse draggingness.
I'm going to stow while the townspeople come out. I'm going to stow the Medusa's head in a burlap sack.
Okay.
That way I don't, upset anybody.
So when you sever the Medusa's head, all of its features seem to just like fade away, and it's just like a blank face with the snake head. So like something left it when you severed the head.
Okay.
What was that one movie? Clash of the Titans?
Well, there was the old one. He severed the Medusa's head. Would
it still work like that?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
It sounds like a good idea to do.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't upset their townspeople because people have delicate stomachs.
Yeah, they probably do.
So yeah, I'm going to go and sever 2 young trees and create a travois.
Cool.
We would all assist you with that. Cool. Don't drop Turk.
Truk. Don't drop the turkey.
Terrible. I know. It's terrible.
She loves him so much she can't get his name right. It's okay. All of the things that you've called me in this game, it's pretty
It's
amusing.
some variation of your
Yeah.
character's
It
name
is.
at
I
all
think she
times.
usually
I got
has the right
Alyssa
syllable.
once.
Yeah.
The right number of syllables, at least. I mean, there's
It starts
something
off
to
with
be
the
said
right
for
letter.
that. And starting with the right
Yeah,
letter.
it starts with the right letter. Okay. And Aleyna. See? There you go.
Now, the town doesn't have anyone they can spare to go with you, but they help you along your way. Food, to make sure you have food.
Okay.
Now, the other thing you would want to look at is healing. If you guys need to rest up or anything, how does that? How do you look after that last fight, which was pretty harrowing?
brutal.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah. I think I used up most of my healing pool.
Okay.
So I definitely want to rest before we went and started this journey to the Wada Seishan monastery.
Very nice.
Yeah. I actually just wrote it down myself so I could remember. What is a shan?
So
Yeah.
who got... Somebody had their hit points like permanently reduced.
She did.
It was you, right?
No, she almost did.
She almost
Okay.
did.
I think Truk did.
Yes,
but
you're right.
19.
He's just the rock right now.
He's
He's
just
our
a rock.
pet rock.
He's
the
a
rock.
pet rock. You have several pet
Yay.
rocks with
Yeah.
you.
Speaking of pet rocks, can we get the parents of the pet rocks to put name
Sign a
tags on
consent
them?
form. Oh.
Sign a consent form.
Put name tags on.
Yes,
So we,
one of them is indeed
trip.
Truk's brother,
okay.
and the other three are named. Like Tommy,
Truk's
Jimmy, and
brother
Billy.
is Renji, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Tommy,
I said Tommy, Jimmy, and Billy or something like
Sounds
that.
good.
Yeah, they're our children.
Thomas, William,
William.
William,
William.
There's not even an H in that one.
Spelled
and
W-H. Yeah.
Roberto.
Will Wheaton. So, you get that all set. You want to rest in town before
Yeah.
you leave? Is that
Let's
what
rest
you
in
wanna do?
town.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do a long rest, and then you guys can head out. So that is an hour, and you get back whatever you get back from a long rest. So check those things out.
I would like to test to see if because I've never tried to heal petrification.
Okay.
So I would like to try it to see if it would work.
And now, by the book, I can tell you there's only one thing that fixes it, and that's
I know.
that 5th level cleric spell.
And
But, yeah.
by the book, I know, but I'm saying as
It would
Kalam'te.
be cool to try it, yes. I completely agree.
Question.
Sure.
Superiority die.
Yes.
I get 4 of them a day,
Yes.
so I would get those back.
Yes.
Okay.
You get 4 of them per long rest.
All right.
All right.
All right.
And hero dice are per level.
Per level.
That is right. So any hero dice that
Yeah,
you have
do we
used
remember?
are not back. So whoever was keeping track of that hero
It was
dice
me,
number,
but
it was
I've
Mickie
lost
on
it.
some paper somewhere.
It's gone.
We went and did our Halloween
Oh gosh, I
special in
guess-
between this
yeah.
and the
I
last
guess
one.
we
none
all
of us
have
have used any.
All our hero dice.
Hmm.
'Cause the person
Well, I
who-
know that Mickie used one.
Yes.
I've used 3 because power attack is a risky.
Bless you. Oh, that was such a cute sneeze.
Aww. Such a cute sneeze. All right, so yeah, as far as hero dice goes, it sounds like Kalam'te doesn't have any.
I have 3 left.
Well, you said you had 3.
Yeah, for some
So
reason
you used 3.
you get twice your level.
Yeah,
it's half your
I have
level.
7. Why do I have 7?
It is a number. Oh gosh, now I got to look this up again.
It says I have 7.
I will find it
Mine
here
says I have
shortly.
6.
Oh golly,
It says I
bring
have
out the
6.
old book. Not Player's Handbook either. Dungeon Master Guide. That's where it is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we've read this before. Keep talking.
Yeah. So
Does anybody? Okay, so you've used 3. You've used like what? 2.
Yeah, just say 2.
Yes,
At
it
least
is.
one.
Your
I
total each time you gain a level, it is 5 plus half of your level.
so there you
That's
go.
what it
That's
is.
why I have 6.
That's why I couldn't remember. What the heck, the 5? All right, 5 plus half of your level.
So I have 3 remaining.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
I think Truk used a couple for his saving throws.
Yes.
And still failed.
and
yeah,
still
it was
failed.
horrible.
I think we'll put 3 there. I think we did. I think I used 2.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
That'll work.
He's a rock right now. We don't care.
Yeah, he's impervious to bludgeoning.
Like a rock.
He is impervious to everything because he's not here too. That really helps.
God, it's so quiet in here.
Yeah, it is.
It
Isn't
is.
it?
The
So
air conditioner's not on. Kurt's not here.
So we stay at a local inn there.
Yeah. Oh, you would stay in someone's farmhouse. There's no local inn. The town's
there's
too
no
small
local
for an
inn.
inn.
Wow, it's that small of a town. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're roughing it.
Yeah, the way Kurt had described it, this is a small town. There are
Okay.
like only 12 children in the entire town. So.
Dang.
Weak ass diet soda burp.
It's a burp with half of the sound.
Very nice. Very well done.
I guess.
That burp burned no calories.
So,
Go ahead, JJ.
Aleyna, what was that? Why? How are you compelling me to strike?
Out of character. This is my character's first adventure with other adventurers. So it's not something that she would have known before, and probably doesn't understand how she's doing it.
That'll work.
Fair enough.
Oh, guess at it.
Yeah.
Guess at it. So,
Yeah.
what would
Alright.
you say?
Take a thought. What do you think was going through Elena's mind when she told
Okay.
him to go do that?
Well then,
So-
back in character.
There you go.
I played a lot, or I watched a lot of chess as a child, and I think I was telling you to move the way I would tell one of the pieces to move, and it worked.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
So those morning bouts of training are paying off.
It also helps that you are, you trust me enough to listen to me. So thanks for that.
In the heat of battle, there's really no decision making. You just do.
You still know who to listen to.
Fair enough.
Heck yeah, dog.
And you, that magic you wield.
I know. It didn't really work out the way I expected it to.
It didn't work? What do you mean?
No, it didn't work. If it worked correctly, she would have been petrified. Or paralyzed.
You would have turned the witch's magic back on
I
herself?
would have turned the witch's magic back, but it didn't work.
But we've seen plenty of your magic work so far. This one failed attempt can't deter you.
Yeah, but I was my moment, and now Truk is.
We'll save him.
I don't know.
And the midgets.
It's I don't know. Maybe I'm not as strong as I thought I was. I
Don't
gotta
be
go
so down on yourself.
I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta go for a walk.
Aww. She's sad.
I'm
She
going-
has
I'm
a
going
sad.
to tail her.
Yeah.
I don't trust her alone.
Okay.
Because, like,
Are you
Little
going
sister.
to try and tail her inconspicuously or conspicuously?
I am not an inconspicuous person.
Okay.
I will give her her space,
Okay.
but I will be watching her the whole time.
Okay.
She walks away, like just kind of slumped. Her tail is just kind of slowly flicking. Just dejected puppy.
The things that the people at
Aw,
home
poor
can't see
girl.
right now is that Mickey's face is so, like, downfalling right now.
She's sad.
It fits so well.
Um,
Yes, a sads.
Do you
What,
want
do you
to do
want-
this now?
Do you? Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll do this. All right, so she finds a little quiet corner where she knows she's not alone because she can hear Aleyna kind of like just trucking behind her. But she goes as far away as Aleyna will let her and sits down and pulls out her diary, which looks like this really big kind of wicked-looking...
It's a grimoire.
I can't say that name, that word, grimoire.
Book of Shadows.
Thank you. It's just like a really cool, wicked-looking old book.
That sounds a lot better than grimoire.
Wicked looking.
Wicked-looking
Wicked
old
old.
Wicked-looking old book.
So she takes out this quill and ink and starts writing. So she writes, "Dear Diary, I don't understand what went wrong. I followed your instructions for hold persons. I did exactly what you taught me. I said the incantation. I held my thoughts clear. I just don't know what else I could have done. I mean, that battle was so close. I almost lost Aleyna. She had just started to believe in me and trust me, and she was teaching me some really cool moves, and I let her down. And, I mean, now my Truk is petrified. I don't know what to do. I'm really scared, Diary. Aleyna was counting on me, and Kalam'te already thinks I'm useless. Now he thinks I'm even more useless. Yeah, he tried to pacify me, telling me stuff about my magic, but I saw in his eyes he thinks I'm just a little kid. And I really don't know if we can fix Truk. I mean, what do I do? Should I just leave?
Aww.
And then,
And as one of her tears hits the page.
one of her tears hits the page. So the story behind this book is her powers. She's a warlock, so we all know that warlocks get their powers through a pact with a pact with a demon or a god. So she doesn't know who her demon father is, but in order to save her from his clutches, her grandmother made a pact with a god, a great old god, whose name is Tijon.
Yep.
Did I pronounce that right? So he's one of the old forgotten gods, and he's the one that's been guiding her and granting her her powers and teaching her these spells through this diary. Like, to her, it's a diary that speaks to her, which is kind of neat. So as she writes and shares her thoughts with the god kind of relishes in these experiences, because since he is a forgotten god, he doesn't get much action anymore. So now he's living kind of vicariously through this little teenage girl, and the more she shares, the more he shares. So as she gains knowledge of it through the diary. And I mentioned like Harry Potter already. So think of in the Chamber of Secrets where we saw Harry writing in the diary, and the diary which spawned, the same situation happens here. When she writes, words appear on the page that either give her some consolation or teach her how to do her incantations, etc.
Okay. So this time the response is brief, and it simply says, "You must stay strong, or you will not become stronger." And it's the same runic letters that you're familiar with that pop up onto the page that only you and your diary share, that no one else can read.
So, not writing, she sees this and reads this and like, cryptic old book. That's useless.
Useless.
So she writes in it, "Yes, diary, I understand. I'll trust you for now. I'll stay with the team. I'll stay with the group." She closes her book, puts it away, and walks back to where Aleyna is and gives Aleyna just a hug and just cries at her shoulder for a bit.
Aww.
I'm gonna pet her hair. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna save the rock people.
We'll save the rock people. Saving the rock people.
All right, and then from the little town square, you hear me, "All right, guys, let's roll out."
All right, Optimus. Sorry.
Roll out, Autobots. Okay, so you get everything together, get everybody strapped onto the sticks and canvas on the horses, and start heading off. Of course, it is slow going.
Yeah, according to Truk, it was a day. But
Quote,
that's
unquote.
a monk's
Yeah,
day.
he can run really fast, doesn't really get tired.
Didn't he also say it was like 3 days at one point?
Yeah,
I guess we're in a
it
different
depends
area
on
now.
where
We're in a
you
different
are.
area.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to have
Sounded really
approximately
stupid.
3 days. And what I'd like to do is, as we get started on the first day, I would like a wisdom roll from each of the three of you.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
Snaps. We're rolling already. Rolling. Keep
Get them
those
D20.
dices rolling.
If you have
rolling,
proficiency in
rolling,
wisdom,
rolling.
make sure you roll your D20.
D20.
How do I know if I have? I
Roll
don't.
high!
You have proficiency in Dex and Intelligence.
That's funny right there.
That's butter. Oh, wow. I did not take my advice. Oh, you rolled worse than I did. There's a 1.
21.
21? Okay.
I have a natural 1.
So, did you add the D4 and still have a 1?
No, yes, I did.
The D4 was a -1 on it.
Yes.
So we have
I may have actually gotten
through the day. Like I said, it's
You don't
slow
have
going.
proficiency in
It's
wisdom rolls.
very laborious moving. The horse has to stop. Two horses have to stop to rest regularly. You have to keep making sure they're watered and fed, and it just feels like it's taking forever. But throughout the first day, Aleyna notices just off on the sides of the path, you're really going down a path more so than a road, and there's relatively heavily wooded areas. You hear what sounds, and never quite catch a glimpse of anything, but you hear what sounds like a slithering of a snake and a clacking of bones at the same time.
Oh, fantastic.
And you hear it more than once during the day, but it's just off in the distance, and it's in the woods, and you can't quite figure out what it is.
At several points during the day,
Yeah.
I would kind of stop and be like, "Do you guys hear something?"
I don't hear anything.
I hear the sound of your mouth.
Oh, snap.
Damn, son!
Good lord, Kalam'te.
I'm walking in plate mail through overgrowth.
Clang, 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 clang,
It's
clang.
getting caught on everything. I have branches peeking out of
Clang,
my
clang,
creases.
And he rolled a 1.
And I rolled a 1. That's
He is
why
deaf.
I'm annoyed. That's why I have no observancy skills.
Clang, 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 clang.
Good lord, Kalam'te.
I'm annoyed. I'm sorry.
Come, we
So as-
searcheth. Clang, clang, clang.
As darkness falls on the first night, you're able to find a relatively large 20-foot or so clearing that you could set up camp if you like.
Woe is me.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
And let's do the regular old D&D. Let's set up a watch and see, provided you want to, unless you all just want to go sleep.
I want to... okay, well...
Well, I mean, given that she's heard, that Aleyna has heard
I would definitely take
weird
first
noises,
watch.
we
Okay.
would not just settle down and go to sleep.
Yeah, well, nobody else heard him, and that one's cranky, and he needs to sleep.
Yes, I do.
He needs a Snickers.
So you get
and a nap.
first watch, I'll take second watch, Kalam'te will get last watch.
If we
Sounds
make
good.
it that far.
If we make it
If
that
we
far.
make it that far.
Sounds good.
All
Make it
right.
happen. Make it so.
Make it so. And then I am going to make rolls here because I want to.
I hate it when the
Okay.
DM starts rolling just randomly.
It's not completely random. I was just trying to figure out who gets the axe.
Oh, wonderful.
It turns out it's on the second watch.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, Nessie.
So, Aleyna, through your watch, nothing out of the ordinary happens. There's just the regular noises in the woods, an animal here, a bird there, a bat, an
and
owl.
I don't hear that
crickets.
noise again.
No. Nesolis, on the second watch, I need you to roll a wisdom roll, please.
I'm blowing on the dice.
Oh, yeah. How'd
It
it
worked. It's an 18 plus 1, right?
go? Okay.
Yep.
In
So 19.
the flickering of the campfire off into the edge of the woods, you see things moving around, and you hear a noise that sounds like a slithering of a snake, as well as kind of the clacking of bones. And because you rolled well enough, you will not be surprised.
So,
And we'll see what you do first before I decide if we're rolling initiative.
so I hear kind of a noise, clickety clackety stuff.
Kind of, but also like a large snake slithering on the ground as well.
Aleyna!
Now initiative?
Yes, let's roll initiative.
Oh, yeah. I know I have a ridiculous initiative. I just don't remember where it is.
Aleyna, wake up!
Initiative.
Wake up, she says. Wake up.
Total 20.
Total 20.
I think rolling initiative is one of my favorite parts because this character gets ridiculous pluses.
Nice.
Thank you, JJ.
Yeah. Well, you want your meat shield to go first.
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
You
Yes.
have to wake up first.
So 20 initiative for Aleyna. What does Kalam'te have? 8? And Nesolis has a 9 plus, where the heck's my initiative thingy? There
I
it
just
is.
found mine. It's down there.
Somewheres.
11. Fantastico!
Okay, and I have 2, and you can put them as snakes if you like. I have a 12 and a 21.
Good lord. So snaky thing first?
Okay. Yeah. So whichever one, tell me which number you give it. Is that just going to be number 1?
The 20. I've got 21 would go
All right,
first.
that'll be number 1.
What
We
name do you
name
want me to
them
put there?
Salazar and
Snake.
Slytherin.
Salazar and Slytherin.
I guess, sure. They don't technically have names, but we can call them whatever we like.
So the first one's Salazar.
All right.
The second one's Slytherin.
Okay, so Salazar, Aleyna,
Aleyna. I have to look
Okay.
at how you spell it.
Slytherin,
Then Nesolis.
and then Nessie, and then
Kalam'te.
I'm like, there's not enough names here. No. Kurt is still a rock.
He's still
Yeah, we're missing one. Although technically he's still there. So if you happen to slam something into the rock, I mean, he could
I
damage
wanted to
it.
call it Slytherin, okay?
Okay.
Slytherin?
I wasn't going to call her on it.
I left the L off of Slytherin. For those folks at home, Mickie can't spell.
Mickie can't spell good.
I don't spell good.
All right, so we're starting with Salazar, it sounds like.
Salazar is first.
There's a lot of S's there. All right. In the first round, because Nesolis shouted, in the first round, as your initiative comes up, you'll be able to take an action or a move. That's for Aleyna and Calamity.
Okay.
It'll be an action or a move. And then second, for Nesolis, you'll have your whole one because you were on watch. You'll have your whole turn.
Fantastic.
Because you shouted, Salazar rushes into the clearing, and what you see, I'll show you the picture and I'll describe it as well. And this is on 233 of the dungeon of the monster manual. So this is a large creature. This is going to be about a 15-foot long snake, maybe.
Ugh.
But it is all bone. It's like a bone skeleton of a snake. It has a big head, probably about 3 feet wide, maybe. And it has the full vertebrae of the skeleton slithering along behind it. And it lunges forward into the clearing, and it casts a spell at Nesolis. Let me see which one I'm going to use here. All right. I'm going to need to look this up. Dang it. I got to look up spells.
While you look up spells, I'm going to consult with Know-It-All over here.
Go for it.
What?
So it's this first.
Yep.
Then I can this.
Yep.
And I'm just referring to things on my character sheet. I don't know spoilers.
So yes.
Spoilers. So this first, then this.
Yep.
Don't I have something else that's supposed to piggyback off of that?
No.
Are you sure?
That's pretty much the combo.
Okay, that's the one too. Got it.
Okay. So as Salazar lunges into the clearing, it is casting a wicked, hissy, spelly thingy at you. So I'm adding up numbers here.
It's a lot of rolls. What's going on over there?
But he's rolling the same die over and over.
14.
So
Oh, man. That's not good. 20.
too concerned.
So I don't think it's actually going to work.
That's a good thing.
I don't think you need to make a spell save. How many hit points do you have, Nesolis?
14.
14?
That's your AC, Mickie.
Oh, that's my AC.
I hope you have more
Oh
than
my
14.
God.
30.
30, okay. So I did not roll good enough for this spell to affect you. So you feel a slight tinge of drowsiness that immediately is shaken off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Sorry.
And now about 15 feet in front of you, right at it rushed in from the edge of the clearing, stopped, and cast the spell at you, which did not take effect. Who's up after that?
That would be Aleyna.
Aleyna.
But I can see it.
You can see it, oh yeah.
So I can either move or take an action.
Yeah,
Throw something at it.
yeah.
Can I shoot at it without moving?
Well, yeah, shooting from prone, I don't know that it makes any difference.
It does.
Does it?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage? I'm going to try it anyways.
Go ahead then.
Can I borrow a... Sure.
The little one. If you want to roll the little d20, go ahead.
I do.
Puny d20.
Woohoo! I should have rolled the big one.
I told you to roll the big one.
What'd you get? It must be some number. For real?
4 is 9.
Do you want to use a hero die?
No.
Okay.
Not if you have 9, you don't want to.
Okay.
If there's a 9, if what you have is a 9, you only have a 1 in 6 chance of hitting if you roll a hero die.
Yeah.
You can roll it if you want, but
Nah.
I wouldn't.
Nah.
No, she looks so sad.
It's cool.
You're waking up.
Yeah.
She's
Right.
used to
Yeah.
making
Oh,
things
that's funny.
cool.
So am I. I'm just kidding. I've been up since like 6.
And it hasn't taken yet?
I slept like 12 hours last night.
Wow.
Dude.
It's the most I've ever slept in my life.
And who's
Like-
up after that?
Sleep coma.
Slytherin. Sleep coma.
Slytherin, the other. Okay. All right, then we're going to do...
Is it gonna slither in?
yes. Nailed it.
We're here all week, folks.
Just today.
That one is going to slither in. Again, big-headed snake with nasty, deathly hisses coming out of its mouth. And very juicy, deadly hisses coming out of the snake's mouth. And it is
Trying
pointing...
to spread his germs.
That's
Yes.
it.
I'm like scooting away.
It is pointing its spell in the direction of Aleyna, who just shot
Don't point
the
that
bow.
thing at me.
And I'm just finding the spell here because I actually have to make sure I use it right. Okay. Succeed on a wisdom saving throw there, Aleyna. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. And all right,
I
so
believe
she
that is a
succeeded.
critical.
So later today, this snake skeleton is going to be writing into its diary about how a whole person failed.
That was a nat 20. for those
Very
at home.
nice.
They couldn't tell from your...
Nobody could tell from that.
No.
Nah.
Who's up after Slytherin?
That would be Nesolis.
Okay, Nesolis.
So Nesolis
You're up.
is up, and she is going to hex the first snake that tried to put the bamboozle over her.
Salazar. Snake number 1.
I hex thee. And there's no roll. He's just hexed.
Ah, hex.
Oh, hex.
What the hex is going on?
Basically, essentially, since he's hexed, he has, or she, oh no, Salazar, has disadvantage on checks for...
No, you get to pick an ability score.
I know. I'm getting there. On checks for one ability. And I'm going to select
Wisdom.
That's what I...
Nailed
Always
it.
Wisdom.
Nailed it! So I'm going to select wisdom, so he's got a disadvantage on wisdom checks. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him. I'm going to Eldritch Blast that pile of bones.
You should.
I will.
And these, like I say, these are, by D&D measure, they are large creatures. So they are big.
Yeah, so 19
Just big bone.
on the
A
die.
19 will hit.
Oh,
Faux
yeah.
show.
Oh, show.
Right?
So my
you hit him right in the shizzle.
Right. for
Oh my God.
For sizzle. No, for
Faux
shizzle.
shizzle.
For shizzle.
Faux.
Faux
Shizzle.
shizzle.
Like,
My
I'm
nizzle.
coaching you on jive
This
or
is
something. I don't know what
the
this
weirdest
is.
thing I think I have ever experienced. Just gonna stay quiet on this end of the table.
Hey, the only person more white here than me is Kurt, and he's not here, so I'm picking it up for all the slack,
Oh,
I guess.
gosh. So that's a 7. Don't I have to roll something else?
Yeah, it's a D6 because of Hex.
I'm sorry.
Plus 5
Plus
is
5.
12.
12.
7 plus 5 is 12.
Yes.
What?
I can do that.
Woohoo.
So that I think we had said before it was a yellow, like, energy spark,
Just
essentially.
her teenage
Teen
angst.
angst. Yes, it's yellow.
And it's in hyper.
It hits
mode right now.
and kind of like blasts out from within the skeleton's bones.
So does like the Hex add like a black border to it?
That'd be so cool. Now it looks like a comic book
No, it
blast.
looks like a comic book.
It's probably just a big frowny face.
What are you talking about?
Teenagers don't frown; they scowl.
She shoots emojis at people.
Emojis.
Yes.
Yes.
Just a whole bunch of frowny faces.
Care Bear stare.
Nice. Who's up after Nesolis?
That would
That'd
be myself.
Kalam'te.
All right. What's up, Kalam'te?
I have doffed my armor in order to sleep.
You can't. Oh.
So
You just can't say I got undressed to sleep. No. Go ahead.
Do you get undressed to sleep? No. You. What was the word?
doff.
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 Doff
You doff your clothes.
your clothes. Okay.
No, you doff armor. You don and doff armor.
All right.
Oh my God! Is that a
Webster.
joke?
No, it's
No, he's
it's,
being dead
it's
Seriously?
that's what it's called.
Oh my
Legit, what it's called. You don and doff armor.
And 5 minutes later, he's going
No,
to
this
start
is
his
good.
turn.
This is good.
So
I'm writing that.
my AC is currently only a 12
Okay.
because I don't have my plate mail on. But I'm going to stand up and call out to the coined one and cast bless.
Groovy.
Coined one.
Yes.
His god.
That his god.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out what he was saying, and then when he finished, I was like, "Oh, because money. I got
Yeah.
it."
So everyone gets plus 1d4 to their saves and attack rolls.
Is your god the Franklin Mint?
Yes.
His name is Franklin Mint.
Mint. Does he live at Fort Knox?
He's part of the Fort Knox Pantheon.
So now Salazar.
All right. Salazar is going to lunge forward with great, nasty, sharp, pointy teeth at Nesolis because it's a snake and all. I have a 11 to hit.
Miss.
All right, that will miss.
So
it lunges forward.
she
And this
lunges
big
forward.
head snaps at Nesolis.
And Nesolis does like a matrix move and just slides out of the way.
Slick.
Okay. For those at home, I did kind of a half matrix.
Matrix.
While-
The sitting
while
matrix.
sitting down.
Yes. And up after Salazar,
It is Aleyna.
you've got your full turn now. And you are currently
Do
not
it, Aleyna.
standing. So you might need to stand. Well, you might want to. I don't know if you need to.
I'm gonna stand up and
All right.
shoot at Salazar.
Sure. That's the one that is just snapped at Nesolis.
Yeah, that one.
Don't hurt my little sister.
That's my baby.
You have numbers.
Plus a D4.
I
Plus
need
another
them.
d4.
Plus another D4.
Ooh,
From
I
him.
thought you just said saving throws.
No,
to,
and
to hit and saving throws.
Oh, snap.
18.
That hits.
18.
Wait,
Plus your whatever.
22.
Oh,
Does that
22.
still hit?
18 was good.
Okay.
Not 22. Don't go 22.
Dun, dun, dun,
That's too loud.
That's too loud.
dun.
That's too much. You overshot the
It's too
snake.
much.
What's that d4 for?
The blood.
I don't know.
JJ, would you reach me another water, please?
I'll give you a reach around, sure.
Thank you, sir. Just make sure it's wet when I get it.
Well, you've got to lube it up.
Gotta.
There you go.
Thank you. Mickie got a hand on it, too.
Mickie got her hands on a lot of things.
Good morning, guys. 7 piercing damage.
7?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sure?
Yep.
So
We all looked at James. Is she sure?
Is she sure? Yes, she
She
is.
is.
All right. Up after Aleyna is...
Slytherin.
All right. Now, that one was casting a spell at Aleyna, so it will lunge forward to her and try another spell here. This one is a little different. As it starts making the hissing noises through its mouth, you see some sparks of lightning forming at its mouth and shoots out towards you. You must make a dexterity saving throw. And I'm assuming you guys aren't sleeping in a line, so I'm only hitting one person right now. Or you weren't sleeping in a line. Dexterity saving throw.
D20 plus D4 because I'm casting bless.
okay.
And add
But-
your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
Unless it's
Am
trained, in which you add a
I-
d4.
You are not trained in dexterity.
All right.
Okay. I think I understand the difference now.
You did last
I'm
time.
good
It's
in
coming back to you.
dexterity skills, not saving throws.
Correct.
It's all coming back to her now.
All right, Duran.
No,
That was Celine Dion.
That's a joke
was
from
a
before we started recording.
terrible Celine.
Nice. And
There's an 8 and a 4.
she's
So
thinking.
it's just 12, right?
In most
that-
places, 8 plus 4 is 12. Oh, you mean
And
plus
then
that?
plus
Your dex.
There you go.
4 is...
Okay, good. I'm glad you had a plus because you failed otherwise.
Okay.
I think you're going to take half damage instead of the whole thing. And I don't have enough
that
dice here,
compromise
so
is
I'll
good.
roll this one
That's
too many
awesome.
times. No, let me roll it this way. It's going to be a lot easier for me.
What are you rolling over there?
A lot of dice?
He's bringing his cheat dice out. I don't like these. Holy cow.
What?
He rolled like 20 d6s. Jesus.
That and that.
And then he rolled another one.
And one more. Sorry.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah. Okay. So you are taking 13 electric lightning boogie woogie woogie. Yeah. So lightning bolt shoots.
Gavin
New.
A lightning bolt shoots at you and past
Yeah.
you, and you are only able to dodge it somewhat and take half of the damage from it.
And you said that was
13 is what you
13?
take. Yes. The total was 26. You're taking half as much because of a successful save.
Awesome.
And behind you, where that lightning streaked past behind you, it looks like it's setting some of the leaves and foliage on fire behind you. So it apparently is starting a forest fire as well.
Oh, wonderful.
And who is up after Slytherin?
Nesolis.
Okay, Nesolis.
Can Nesolis do a check to determine whether or not these are undead?
Yes,
What would she need to
They're
do?
bones.
I would say let's just do an intelligence roll. I mean, they are almost obviously undead, but if you do well, I'll give you more information.
Yeah, I did very well.
Okay? Do you have a number? Or just want to say you did very
19.
well? Okay. No,
was
I'm not going to
awesome.
tell you what the number was. Yeah, it's just awesome. It's great.
You get to add your proficiency bonus to that as well.
I did.
So this is
Proficiency, Mick.
a bone naga.
This is a bone, naga.
So a naga is a snake
Snake.
creature. Yes. And this is one. So typically nagas, when they die, they come back. And they're like eternal creatures. But a bone naga is one that has gotten stuck in between death and coming back. And it's because of their enemies that have come up with spells to stop them from returning to life normally. So this is one of those. It is undead. It has things like dark vision. It can speak.
But it's got no eyes.
Yeah. If that's the only problem you have with this. They are immune to poison and also immune to being charmed, exhausted, paralyzed. And they are spellcasters, if it weren't obvious. And they also have a nasty bite.
So,
So we just basically need to pound this thing.
what about
That's what
piercing
she said.
damage? Because it occurred to me just now that I shot an arrow at a bone creature.
There's nothing about them as far as damage types. They're neither
Okay.
vulnerable or immune to
Okay.
any damage
I
types.
feel slightly less stupid now.
No, you're good. You're good. That is something that is not. It doesn't carry all boned undead type things. They're not all the same. They
Okay.
don't have the same.
When we were
Immunities.
playing Pathfinder, and one of my friends was listening to it, he took off his headphones and looked at me and said, "Did you throw a dagger at a skeleton?" And I'm like, "Yes." Why? And he's like, "You idiot!" And I was like, "Dude, that's not nice. I don't get it." It had to be explained to me.
Aw, he's so mean.
He is mean.
Yeah.
So what's up with Nesolis' turn?
So with this information,
Yep.
she will maintain her hex and Eldritch Blast it again.
Salazar.
Bring it, Sally.
Bring it.
Sally.
Sally.
Oh wait, plus my D4.
Hit it, Sally. And
Wait, do you still get the extra D4?
Yes.
From...
Plus another D4, right? Thank you.
and numbers.
Oh! 17. Plus
17 hits.
My stuff. My other stuff.
That's all we needed to know.
Every time we start, it's like we've never played before. This
I
is
know.
Groundhog Day.
The people at home are like,
Yeah.
God, these guys are idiots.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, they're probably playing our characters better than we are.
Uh-huh.
What? It's
D6.
Oh, it's a D6. That would be a 14.
14. I will add 14 damage to the damage total of this creature. I just need to know how to add. That would be that number. Okay, got it. And who's up after Nesolis?
Kalam'te.
Kalam'te.
All right. Now that I am up and able to move around, I am going to engage Salazar
Okay.
and
These are the crib notes I get from my husband.
Nice. Go ahead, Jason.
so I'm going to engage Salazar.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to power attack as well,
Go for
but
it.
I'm going to Salazar was the one that
The one that's gotten hit.
Was any of them actually engage in melee with either of these?
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I go to the one that's on her.
Same one, yeah.
So that way I can get advantage from flanking.
Sure. Yeah, right now, Slytherin is the one that just did the lightning bolt that's starting the forest fire that is still 10 feet or so away.
All right.
So which one of us is going to be Smokey the Bear?
Salazar.
All right. So
All right.
here comes the attack.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Thank you, Mickie.
1.
I like how the
Three is
metal
4.
dice stop so much quicker. With
I know,
their
right?
sharp edges, they just stop rolling quick.
That one, literally, the D4 just looked like it stabbed into the table and then fell.
Yeah. 18 plus 22 minus 5 is 17.
To hit.
Yeah, 17
Yes,
hit.
that hits.
All right. So then that is.
Complicated. 18
I'm going
plus
to
15 minus 5.
add a
It's a lot
smite
of
to
numbers.
that.
You're
What are
going
you
to smite
adding
it.
to Smite it.
I'm gonna smite it. We're gonna add a smite.
Are you going to go bam?
Now, smite affects anything, right? It's
Yes.
not like, I think it used to be just undead or
Yeah,
some
it's-
weird stuff.
you can
It's
smite
every-
anything now.
You
Okay.
could smite
So-
me, smiteable.
3
Smite
8
him, almighty smiter.
plus 4 is 12 plus another
wow.
11, so 23 plus another power attack
23?
Plus
plus another 10, so 33 damage.
And throw in an extra 2 because
When you had said 23, you were 2 points short of demolishing it. And with the extra 2, you finish it off. Now you did an extra 10, so you did 8 more than what you needed.
it's bone dust.
Yes, so it
I
would
was just thinking
shatter.
that scene in the Scooby-Doo movie where he's like, I will grind your bones into dust.
He did.
I did.
Did.
I did.
It's pretty exciting.
Apparently, whatever force was holding it together has been defeated, and it falls apart into its component bones and dust.
Thanks, Kalam'te.
Yeah.
Flicks her.
By the
flicks her
power
hair
of
out.
capitalism.
I destroy you. You are not the 1%. Who's up after?
Salazar.
Salazar. Hey, he's done.
Okay,
Salazar's
so
dead.
Aleyna then.
Aleyna.
Well, fine then.
Hit Slytherin.
I guess I'll shoot at the other one.
Fine, then.
Oh,
So
Lord.
you will turn around and shoot at Slytherin,
Yes.
the one who just lightning bolted you.
Oh, yeah, I would have done that anyways. Never mind.
Yeah, might as well. It probably hurt a little.
It's smarted.
Okay.
It's smarted. Ow!
So one more time.
Ow.
The lightning
D20.
went right through my armor.
D20 plus 2D4
Okay.
is your roll
one
to hit.
for that and the other one for your thing.
Less, yeah.
Okay.
She's so descriptive. One for that and the other one for your thing.
I was pointing at my character sheet.
Nice.
He understood what I was saying.
Yeah. But nobody in Radioland can hear you point.
Wah, wah. Can we use a hero point?
Well,
I can't hit it.
How close
even
are
with
you?
0 point.
Never mind.
What you
I'm
got?
7 points away.
What do you-
yeah,
what
that's
do you
not
got?
gonna
8.
8. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You rolled 3 dice and ended up with an 8.
Yeah.
Well,
Plus
you got to
your-
add your
Plus
dexterity
your attack
bonus.
What? Guys, I swear to God, it's like I don't do this every time. 12.
But all right, so that's not going to hit.
Not out of 12.
Who's up after that? Now, do you want to do the whole action surge thing that we talked about last time?
Action.
The fighter
surge?
thing, you
The
get an
fighter
action
thing,
surge,
You get another action.
and it's probably on your sheet.
The
That
thing,
sheet
the
thing that
thing
you
that we
pointed
just
at.
talked about from the last episode
From the
that I
last
forgot then
episode that you
too.
forgot that I said you had since first level, and I was like, no, you
'Cause
had
you're
since
a
second
fighter.
level. That thing.
Are you anywhere
Hello?
near?
I can be near next time.
He would have to move and attack.
Yeah.
It's a good 10 feet, 15 feet away, something like that.
No, I'm gonna end this turn.
All right.
Slytherin.
Okay, I'm gonna try a little bit of.
Bravely running away.
Bravely
No,
running.
this
I
thing
mean,
would
we just
not run away.
blew his partner to smithereens.
All right, we're gonna shoot a lightning bolt at Kalam'te.
Uh-oh.
Saving throw. A dexterity saving throw.
That's a negative, my good friend.
Oh my!
He is not very dexterous.
Well, did you not get a 12?
I did not. I managed to secure a 7.
All right. Well, I'm rolling lower at least for the damage, so that is 22, 23. 23 is the damage you will take.
Good lord.
I can take it.
And as that lightning shoots into and through
To the
Kalam'te,
limit.
it starts another little bit of brush fire behind him going into the forest.
Fantastic.
There's a little bit of smoke starting to fill the air. It smells really nice, the smell of burning wood and leaves.
So now it's Nessie's turn. And we're going to move my hex. Since Salazar is now dead, I'm going to hex Slytherin. And blast that bag of bone.
You got to put it in a bag first. That's
The
not in a
bag is coming.
The bag is coming. Bag. I have spell of bag.
I have a bag of spells.
All right.
Woohoo, 16.
That
Plus
hits.
my-
Wait, did you roll the second D4?
I don't need the other.
It still hits.
It
yeah.
still hits.
But do it
You wanna
anyways.
see, you want to see just how
do it
bad?
anyways because I remember.
That would then be
Because memory.
because memory is awesome. Yeah, whatever. 16 plus 1, 17.
That hits. That hits.
It
yes.
still hits. Woo!
Yes.
So, Eldritch Blast!
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9. Yes, that is a 9. Plus 3 is 12. Plus 4 is 16.
16. Okay, that is the first hit. So both of them, their first hit was from your Eldritch Blast.
Yes, sir.
You primed them for everyone else. Well
Line
done.
them up. Then
Got 'em
shoot
all.
them up. Shoot them
Lubed
down.
And who's
Ready.
up after Nesolis?
You're like a fluffer.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
me.
am the fluffer of the group.
All right.
I like it.
Kalam'te.
I will run up and attempt to ruin his day.
Don't ruin your own one.
Power attack. So 18 plus 4 is 22, minus 5, 17 again.
That hits. 2 in a
And
row.
smite. We'll add another spite on here.
Smite.
So 1 on the first, 6 on the second, so 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 10 is 21, plus 2d8,
I love
so
how he rolls.
This is great.
Go ahead.
23,
Keep going.
and 6 is 29.
Okay. That's a lot of damage in one shot, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. How many smites do you get a day?
As many spells as I get a day.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
So how many is that now?
3.
Okay.
I am done because I cast Bless, Smite, and Smite.
Nice. All right. Who's up after Kalam'te?
Aleyna.
Aleyna.
Pound them. Or it.
This guy's all lightning bolty.
He's all lightning bolty.
And you're thinking.
Dinking.
She's using her
Thinking.
inside voice.
My inside my head voice. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm just gonna try to shoot it.
There you go.
Not gonna do anything fancy. Sorry.
Okay. Do you do more damage with the bow or with a sword? Because you could just run up to it
Sword.
and hit it too. You're only about 10 feet away.
Fine. I'll do that.
Sure. You
Is
run
it going to
up
be a
it.
running leap? Wait, what are we doing?
Gonna come at it with a rapier.
Do it!
That always makes me feel French. The word rapier makes me feel French.
Yeah.
Rapier wit.
My rapier. Wait.
No idea what you guys just did, but okay.
It's from Beauty and the Beast.
It's very witty. It's like rapier witty. Sooner or later, you're going to have to drop that die.
No, she's
All
just
of
like,
that.
she's like holding it.
I'm just gonna keep picking up more die.
Yeah. She's been shaking it for the last half hour.
For the love of God, I hit it.
Okay, you hit.
For
Okay.
the love of God. I
The
hit it.
D20 itself is a 17. I hit
Okay,
it.
you hit. Yes.
She
Now
is
what?
certain.
Certain.
D8.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Go on.
11 damage.
11.
11 C's.
11Z.
All right, I got that. 11 damage has been accounted for.
Oh, yes.
Slytherin.
Oh,
Let's
no.
say,
We basically now are all around it.
the bone naga hisses at Kalam'te and says, "This is not the end. Zerath is still coming for you."
Oh, snap.
And it tries to cast another spell at Kalam'te. You have a wisdom saving throw. I think it was wisdom.
Oh,
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Well, crap. So this one is definitely writing into its diary about hold person. That's twice.
Twice. for
And
the same
after
spell.
that, who's up next? Who does the last 2 hit points?
Nesolis.
All you got to do is say
Uh-oh, she got 2d4. Add 2d4 to that.
Her face fell as the D20 hit the table.
5, 11.
11.
Aw,
Plus-
15. No.
Wait,
Is it
Plus
15?
4.
Yeah.
it's
11
15.
plus 4 is 15.
15.
The Bone Naga has a natural armor class of 15.
Woohoo! Yay!
Isn't that great?
Awesome!
Can you do-
Super awesome.
She can
Seriously?
do 4 damage.
I did 4 damage.
Okay, it had 2 hit points left.
No, I
so you're
did 8
good.
damage. Just kidding.
Oh, well, then it's still alive. You have given it extra health.
I have given it extra hit.
As the Eldritch Blast hits it, it's like your magic
lights
canceled out its magic, and it just kind of falls over, and there's the crackly of the frowny face emojis over it as it dies.
Aw. I go walk over and stomp on it. Pop, 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 pop.
I crush your head.
I crush you.
Why would you do this on my watch?
Seriously.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she's thinking. Why did you have to come on my watch?
Why you gotta make me look bad?
At that point, she would turn to the forest, the fires
Yeah.
that are taking place, and do some prestidigitation to snuff them out.
You know, I like that
Thank
idea,
you.
so yeah, that works. I mean, if this were in combat, it wouldn't work, but it's
No.
good the way it is.
No, they're dead, so now she can focus on the other
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, because I don't see prestidigitation putting out a forest fire normally.
Well, I mean,
No,
It
but
would
as
take a
long
while.
as they're
It's just
small.
beginning.
Exactly. That's very cool. That's a smart
I
idea.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
You could probably prestidigitate yourself safe through a forest fire.
We'll find out
Maybe.
eventually.
Yeah, well, we might find out next time on Adventures from the Shed. So we're going
Remember,
to...
kids.
Yeah,
So
remember,
wait,
kids.
so
Like
after
people.
she's like, while she's prestidigitating and kind of like puffing her hair out of her eye, who was that guy that snake thing you mentioned?
Zerath is the creature that my ancestor imprisoned, and he is very dangerous.
And we'll find out more on the next episode of Adventures from the Shed. For now, though, we're going to wrap this one up and say...
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for putting up with us. Venus.
The heroes are set upon by Bone Naga during Nesolis' watch and learn the name Zerath as they finish the encounter. Kalam'te had some information as we ended the episode, and perhaps we'll hear more next time. Thanks for joining us. The preceding podcast was brought to you by Shedcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.